YoPrint makes it easy to sync over all your sales orders to QuickBooks Online. Anytime you create, update, or void a sales order, the information will be synced over to QuickBooks within minutes. This near real-time sync means that you don't have to wait a day or wait for a particular time delay before you can verify the QuickBooks sync is working. Let's see this in action. Let's start by quickly creating a new sales order. As soon as the sales order is created, YoPrint will start syncing the associated invoices to QuickBooks Online right away. In this case, YoPrint synced invoice number 6 to QuickBooks Online. Let's head over to QuickBooks Online. Here is the invoice that was synced over from YoPrint. The customer information gets copied over here. Each line item gets copied over individually with the quantity. Sales taxes are copied over here. Payments are also automatically synced over to QuickBooks Online. Let's record a payment for this sales order. If we head over to QuickBooks Online, we can see that the invoice has been marked as paid. YoPrint will also sync your sales orders to QuickBooks Online anytime you update the sales order. For example, let's say your customer would like to order a few additional quantities, and we update the sales order to reflect that. As soon as you hit Publish, YoPrint will start syncing the updated invoices to QuickBooks Online. Here in QuickBooks Online, we can see that the order has been updated, and the payment is still recorded, but the invoice is no longer fully paid. What about quotes? YoPrint only syncs sales orders and not quotes to QuickBooks Online. As soon as a quote becomes a sales order, YoPrint will start syncing it to QuickBooks Online. If you choose to convert a sales order back to a quote, YoPrint will simply remove the invoice from QuickBooks Online automatically for you. YoPrint also keeps track of when a sales order gets synced over to QuickBooks Online and if the sync was successful. We surface this information on the list level as well as per order level. In case of an error, YoPrint allows you to check the error logs to figure out what's going on. In this case, we can see there is already an invoice with the same number in QuickBooks Online that was created outside our system. YoPrint takes care not to override your changes and opts to inform you about this issue. Since we would like to preserve the invoice, let's just suffix a 1 to the invoice in YoPrint to fix it. There may be times where you do not wish to sync some sales orders to QuickBooks Online. All you need to do is just disable syncing for those orders. You can do this on an individual sales order level, or you can disable multiple sales orders at the same time. It's that easy. If you want greater control over when your sales orders get synced to QuickBooks Online, you can simply turn off the automatic syncing. Once the automatic syncing is turned off, YoPrint will not sync any sales orders to QuickBooks Online until you trigger a manual sync. When triggered, we will sync all the associated invoices and the payments to QuickBooks Online for you. You can also turn off payment syncing if you prefer to record payments manually in QuickBooks Online. Once turned off, anytime we sync sales orders, whether automatically by the system or manually triggered by you, we will omit all payment information. This, however, does not remove any payments that have already been synced. What if you're not ready to sync anything with QuickBooks yet? It's simple, just disable all the sync settings and we will leave your QuickBooks Online account alone. There you have it. YoPrint's comprehensive QuickBooks Online syncing gets rid of unnecessary data entry and makes bookkeeping quick and easy.